Since 1901, the Grand Canyon Railway has enchanted millions of people from all over the world. From its past of transporting copper ore to our present-day journeys to the Grand Canyon, the story of our railway is almost as exciting as the train trip itself. Back in the late 1800s, the Grand Canyon was a far-off land, only accessible by the most adventurous of explorers. At that time, when northern Arizona was still just a territory, Americans were on the move, and they were moving west. American ingenuity was hard at work in the form of railroads, which were tying our nation together. Initially, a main line west was built from Chicago to Los Angeles, passing through Williams, Arizona. Our rail line was originally built to transport copper ore from mines located north of Williams. Enter Bucky O'Neill, sheriff of Yavapai County, mayor of Prescott, and prospector. O'Neill saw potential not only in mining prospects farther north, but also the opportunity for tourism to the Grand Canyon. O'Neill entered conversations with the Santa Fe Pacific Railroad, and in 1897 the Santa Fe and Grand Canyon Railroad Company was incorporated. As development of the tracks began, O'Neill was called to fight in the Spanish-American War behind Theodore Roosevelt as a Rough Rider. O'Neill died in the war in 1898, never seeing the rail line completed in 1901 by the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway. As mining in the area proved unsustainable, tourism was truly an ideal business proposition. The 65 miles of track became a lifeline to the Grand Canyon. The $3.95 train ride would replace the $15 8-hour stagecoach ride from Flagstaff, allowing visitors to gaze upon what Teddy Roosevelt said every American should see. When the train first arrived on September 17, 1901, only tent camps were found along the rim. During these early years, the Santa Fe Railroad, in partnership with the Fred Harvey Company, built many of the structures that now grace the South Rim, including the flagship El Tovar Hotel, which once built in 1905, became the finest lodge at the Rim and arguably in the Southwest at that time. The railroad, in a progressive move for its time, hired female architect Mary Jane Coulter to design many of the iconic buildings in the historic South Rim Village. These structures epitomize the essence of parkitecture, meaning they blend into their surroundings using locally sourced materials and style cues. Coulter is responsible for such landmarks as the Hopi House, Lookout Studio, Bright Angel Lodge, Desert View Watchtower, and Hermit's Rest. All supplies used in the construction of Grand Canyon Village came to northern Arizona aboard the train. The train also brought all water to the Grand Canyon until 1926. Fast forward to 1968. Due to the rise in popularity of automobile travel, Grand Canyon Railway stopped service to the Grand Canyon. The interstate highway system had been completed and people fell in love with the road trip. Interstate highways were built paralleling the railroads, silently replacing landscapes with billboards and gas stations. It wasn't until September 17, 1989 that the railway was reopened for passenger service by entrepreneurs Max and Thelma Biegert. 88 years to the day of the first passenger train to the Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon Railway began a detailed restoration process, rebuilding the decaying tracks and restoring the historic depots at both ends of the line. After 21 years, passenger service once again returned to Grand Canyon National Park. Today, Grand Canyon Railway provides a historic and fun journey to the canyon with the help of authentic Western characters who bring the Old West to life. The train, whose fate seemed sealed when it was shut down due to the popularity of automobiles, is now responsible for keeping approximately 60,000 cars out of this national treasure. By traveling aboard Grand Canyon Railway, you're not only part of history in the making, but you're also doing your part to help preserve the pristine, incredible beauty of northern Arizona.